Hello, I'm Ari, and this is Shamelessly Creative. Welcome to April. Today I have an unboxing for you. Actually really excited to see what's in this month's box. I actually didn't see any sneak peeks or anything. Let's get to unboxing it and see what's inside. It's this April's Art Snacks. Now, if you remember, we've had some really cool Art Snacks boxes. We had the Rembrandt watercolor and the Tombow. We had watercolor markers, the Faber-Castell. We had, December and January, I think, were not my favorite boxes. But since then, I've really been enjoying the supplies I've been getting in the Art Snacks. So they've moved up a little bit higher in my choice for an art box because I am using more of the supplies. Last year they were really acrylic heavy boxes. I guess what I'm finding though is most of the art boxes out there are going to have the same things eventually. It seems like if you look through all past boxes, all boxes have had some of everything. What I'm liking about Art Snacks is the fact that they have a little bit more new things to the market. I still don't like that we only usually get like one supply, like one Rembrandt paint or one ink, because I like to try a couple to see how they blend. And so that's still a sticky point with me with Art Snacks. But overall, for the price, I feel like most of the time I'm getting my value. There have been a couple boxes that were really close, like that Marabout and Sennelier box in January. I really felt that one was very undervalued. But since then, they've been impressing me. So let's hope this trend continues. Let's open this one up, see what's inside, because I'm really excited because I've missed seeing any spoilers on this one. But if I see something, I kind of find I have to go look at it. So I've just been really trying hard not to go out and look at. And that's made these boxes a little less fun. What's in this? So let's open it, find out together. So we have our menu. I'm not going to peek at that. I'm going to put that aside. Let's zoom in just a little bit. There we go. So we have our Smarties treat. So we get the menu, the Smarties, and a sticker every month. So we got our sweet treat. Everything is inside the wrapper this time. So that's cool, I think. And it feels pretty thick. Look at that. All right. Enough anticipation. This looks like an interesting box. All right. First thing out of the box is the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen, big brush, green gold. Ooh, look at that. I know nothing about these. I love the Pitt pens. So I'm excited already, because besides just the one that I remember, I was just saying how one of my dislikes of Art Snacks is the fact that we usually just get one color. And since February, I think we've been getting two. So yeah, because with the Faber-Castell watercolor markers, we got two. So yeah, so two. And then I got blue, which if you've watched my videos, one of my favorite things with these art subscription boxes, this is the cobalt blue, is to get some primaries. Green gold isn't quite a yellow, but it's close enough that hopefully we'll be able to make greens, have a little yellow, have a little blue. So I like when I get at least 2 of the primaries. We also have gold, aqua, Faber-Castell. I believe these are watercolor pencils. So kind of a yellow gold. And then another one in a red. So again, I've got some primaries. Nice. So we should be able to get a full color range with this set. My favorite, Pigma Micron. This is the plastic nib, PN. But I love the Micron ink. It works well on everything, so I'm always happy to have another Micron pen on hand. We also received a Tombow water brush. So it's one piece, flat brush tip. I don't think I have the flat brush tip. So I wonder if we all received different brush tips or if everybody's getting the flat one. There we go. And the last thing is our sticker for this month. There we go. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty stoked about this box as well. They are slowly winning me over. Tombow water brush, flat tip, $6.99 retail. New product, creates beautiful washes of color with a Tombow water brush. Flexible flat tip delivers broad coverage and will easily blend with your new watercolor pencils. Faber-Castell Pitt brush pen. $6 retail. Think big and draw bigger. Faber-Castell Pitt Big Brush Artist Pens combine the modern brush nib with traditional India ink. India ink is pigmented, very light fast. We have the Faber-Castell Gold Faber Aqua watercolor pencils, $1.25 retail each. Water-soluble color pencils easily meet the needs of any artist. Excellent coverage and light fastness. So Sakura Micron PN $2.89. Again, are you in on the mix? Take the Art Snacks challenge. So this month we are looking at 19, 20, 21, 21.50, 22, 23, 24.38 for this box. So and that is based on their price, not the web prices or what you could go online and maybe find some of these items for. So again, they're really close to what you're paying for the box. So if you're going to get this box in the shop and you're paying $26 plus shipping, just know you're not quite getting your value as much as when you subscribe. As I said, that is besides usually only getting one color of a paint or marker or ink. My other, it isn't quite a complaint, is that some of the boxes feel undervalued or right at the value. I'm looking to try new products, definitely, but I also want my money's worth and know that the company I subscribe to is looking for the best deal and getting me even a little bit better value than the money I'm paying. So if I'm paying $24 for this box, I want to see a box somewhere between $24 and $30 if at all possible. Maybe that's not always possible, but that's what I would like to see. I want it to be a win for the company, that they're making money and they're finding us the best deal for our dollar for the supplies we're getting. So this one being right at the $24 mark, and as I said, the January box was really undervalued. Those are just kind of something I'm keeping in mind. It hasn't made me stop with this box. I really like the art community associated with Art Snacks. I really like some of the challenges they're putting out right now. So, and that they're providing some Instagram content live streams and such. So overall, I don't have a lot of negative to say. It's just those two things make me hesitant to subscribe for a long period of time, is that sometimes they're just barely making the cost of the box, if not a little undervalued, and not always getting a set of supplies or at least two of a color. This month they met both of those, but the price just barely. So something to keep in mind if you're interested in art snacks. Otherwise, I absolutely am adoring this box. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I have primaries this time, so not quite as bad of a color selection, which is always nice. That said, who knows? I don't know what I'm going to make with these yet, but I'm excited to try. Let's test these supplies out and see what they could do with a swatching session. And then we'll decide if we're going to go forward with artwork today or on another video. So let's get swatching. I'm feeling pretty super about this box. What do you think? Leave a comment below. All right, so we have the micron. Some smearing. Nice smooth color. I should say they have a really nice smooth lay down. Doesn't require much pressure. These do not have color names, so you're left with the colors at the top. Now, so these are India ink. I have the cobalt blue. The tip is really firm. So we're able to move that ink really well, but we'll let some of this dry and see what happens. They're really juicy markers. So it seems like they set up really quickly. The blue is a little bit more so with those you're going to want to work quickly. So I definitely don't get a bright green. All right, so very cool. We were able to get our secondary colors. We have our primary and secondary. You know, the green gold kind of gives a muted green, but well, let's see. We haven't tried all of our options. I'm already having fun playing with these, seeing what colors I can create. Oh my goodness. So, really fun box. I can tell you that already, and I haven't even made art with it. I'm going to draw something up and be back, and let's get creative with this box. Yes, this is a lot of fun. So just some notes, if you get this box, those you know, once they kind of set up, they're not, well, they're moving a little bit, I guess. But you're going to have lines if you don't start moving the ink right away, like here. But even there, we can kind of see. I'll just go over all of it with you. See in these bottom ones, you can kind of see the line where I put down the ink. But some really pretty colors we're able to create with this box. So overall, I'm really happy, and let's go get creative. Another great box, Art Snacks. there you go. I guess I really like the watercolor pencils. I guess that's what I use the most. Of course, you know, like, so what I learned here is that if I had a wet surface and I went in with that watercolor pencil, it just stained and it didn't move. So on these, if I laid down the watercolor pencil first and then added water, definitely worked much better. So this was, I added in that red pencil after I already had used the water brush and wet the yellow. So that's what that one taught me. This one, yeah, I don't know. That was my first try with these. So I had a lot of fun with this box. I really like it. It just shows me that I really do like the watercolor pencils. It makes me wonder if I should do more art with color pencil and watercolor pencil. I have some of each. I have the Luminance and I also have the Albrechter watercolor pencils. You know, more of a cartoon style. I don't know, I guess are these cartoon styles? But I feel kind of bad. I didn't use these as much. You know, I used the blue for highlighting here and here. I use the yellow or green gold for the eyes here. But, I don't know. What do you think? I feel like I should try something. This was one of my ideas, is to put, you know, keep the markers on here. Let's try something. Why not? Let's look at our color palette. So these are the colors we were able to get out of this box. So there you have it. I really enjoyed this box. It's a lot of fun to play with. I like most of what I've done. I really wish I wouldn't have black outlined the hair. But other than that, you know, it was a lot of fun. This was a fun box to play with. if you received this box, tell me what colors you received for the pencils and the markers. I was really happy with the colors I received this month because it was mostly the primaries, and it made it easy for skin tones, and I guess I stretched the skin tones, but even this one was really kind of close. This one I went in darker. Yeah, I'm really happy with this month's box. It was a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying the last few months' boxes. They've been mediums that I enjoy working with, even though they're in different formats. I've just really enjoyed it. So I hope that speaks to the trend this year with ARTSNACKS, because I'm going to stick with them for a while. And yeah, overall, I'm just really happy and had a lot of fun with these art supplies. How many times can I say that? I don't know. Leave any comments below. Let me know which one did you like. Of course, you know, that one did not turn out well. We'll just cover that one up and pretend. But I learned a lot from that one. I learned how the supplies worked and didn't work. We had our samples. I was also able to kind of get more of a aqua green, but those are the color choices I was able to come up with for this box, and kind of more of an aqua color. These were the supplies that were in our April 2020 ARTSNACKS box. But this was a really enjoyable box. It was fun to work with these supplies. It makes me want to dig out my watercolor pencils and start playing around with it, because this was just a lot of fun. And I didn't really use the Pitt pens. I'm going to do some more practicing with those. It's just that when you use them as a marker, they go on so intense that you know, there was nowhere that I wanted that intense of color that I wanted to use the marker. Yeah, so here I used a little bit on the eye and for some coloring, adding a little bit for highlights and for the shirt. But overall, I like them. I mean, actually, they're really fun to paint with. I will use them. I put them on my palette and just use them as paint, and that's how I did her hair. So they were a lot of fun that way. So it's not like I didn't use them, because actually I used the yellow and the blue marker for her hair. The only thing I used the color pencils for was her body. You know, this one I tried to use everything on it. I used all the supplies that came with this box on this portrait. These I used as many as I could. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I am really excited about these supplies. They just were a lot of fun to play with, and making these faces was a lot of fun. I'm hoping that I will get out more paint and more supplies over the weekend and do some more for you, because this kind of energized me. So again, we have the Pitt Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pens in the big brush size. We had the Tombow water brush with a flat brush. We had the two Faber-Castell Gold Faber Aqua watercolor pencils and a micron. Let me know what you did with your box and what colors you received. If it's not a box you subscribe to, is this something you would subscribe to? Have you tried any of these supplies before? Just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I wish you a great day, and I bless you with health, happiness, and peace in this time. Now, I hope you'll go get creative. Bye.